Hey Squad, welcome back to Startup. Is it worth it? So today's episode, we got this cool here. And depends what these are some Dyson vacuums. You can see right here, we do have each one of them that's slightly different. So this one right here is the Gen 5, which is a brand new one, but this is not your regular Gen 5 Detect. This is the Gen 5 Outsize, which is the biggest one and the longest battery life for all 4 or all 5 of them. They mentioned this one can give you guys up to 140 minutes of power when you guys do use it, or battery life. This one can give you guys around like 100 or 112 if I remember. This is called a Dyson Outsize. This one right here is the Dyson V15. And this one right here is the V15s. Both of them are pretty much exactly the same, but what's different is the way how they give you guys the accessory. So this one gives you guys a mopping option for you guys to use because of the submarine option. So if you guys purchase this one, it's not included, and I don't think you guys can purchase the head separately as right now. Maybe in the future they will give you guys the option to purchase that separately, but as right now you do have to purchase the V15s in order to get that. And then for this one right here, it is the V8. So the V8 is the very basic one in terms of what you guys do get. Whereas the rest of these right here is more high quality in terms of what you guys do get. Let me actually bring the camera closer to show you guys what I mean. So right here, we do have the V8. So this is like the most basic one that's available for you guys, where they do have the filter for you to twist to take it out, just like that. And there's a very small filter inside, you see, not like the rest. They do have the button for on the side for you to press to turn it on. And right here is the indicator light to let you guys know which one's high or low. So that's on low, and that's on high. If you guys want to take out the trash, you guys have to pull this part out in order for you to take it out. Just like that on the side, you can see. And then the bottom part will pop open. And once you guys are done, just push back in. And for the accessory that's included for you guys, it's pretty much the same thing for the rest of them. For this one here, so it is the basic one. So they do provide you guys this head. They do provide you guys one of these, that every single one of them does provide you guys this option. They also provide you guys this one and that one as well. So all of them does provide the same stuff for the tool, because this is the most basic one. You can see. And I believe the way how they design it, it does allow you guys to use this for the other ones if you guys want to. So for example, if you guys do have the V15 and you guys end up purchasing the V15 submarine, feel free to use that on this one if you guys want to. But this is the V8. Next up right here, we do have the V15. So both of them are pretty much the same. And regardless if you guys get this one or the other version of the V15, which there's multiple versions, it's all the same. It's just different stuff that's included. So you can see how the dustbin is the same. You can pull this part right here to push it down to actually release it and just pop out. Top part right here, we do have the filter for both of them, which is the same design as well. So just twist it to take it out, and feel free to wash the filter inside. Once you're done, bring it back inside, twist it to lock back in. And the top part right here, you do have the option to change the different speed level. If you guys want it on medium, on auto, on boost or eco mode. So for example, let's do look right here. There's eco, there's medium, and there's boost. And when you guys do press the lever right here on the side to turn on, it shows you guys like the different dust level when you guys use that. So from low to high, you can see. That way you can see how much dust particle is being sucked up when you guys do use that. And it keeps track of it over time as well. Same thing applies to this one right here. But what you guys do get for both of them is pretty much exactly the same. So both of them give you guys a laser option, the same tools that's on the bar. Give you guys this one here and this one right here. But this one definitely give you guys a submarine option that's different, that the regular V15 does not give you as option. But everything else on here is pretty much the same. Power on here is the same. Battery life on here is the same. Just the submarine option is what you guys are paying for if you guys do really think about it. And then right here, we do have the Outsize and the Gen 5 Outsize. Very similar design in terms of what you guys do get. But the design for the top right here is slightly different. This one right here looks like this. That is washable as well. But this one right here, it does look a little bit different and it looks a little bit bigger than the other one you can see. But also give you guys the HEPA filter and everything inside. And then notice how for both of them, they do have the button for you guys to press to turn it on this one. But this one right here is a button on top for you to press to activate it. But they still have the option for you to press the button on the bottom to change the different mode, from eco mode to auto mode to boost mode. Same for this one as well. When you guys do look at the size of the dustbin for each one of these, compared from the regular ones here to the bigger ones here, this is way bigger by like, I think 100 something percent bigger. Like this is how much it can feel for the regular V15. And this is how much it can feel for the Outsize option and this one as well. It's a lot bigger. But same thing for both of these in terms of how you pour out the trash. Just push this part down to release it to pour out the trash really easily. For the Outsize option, you can see how it only provides you guys this head, this head, this head, and this one. Where for the brand new Gen 5 Outsize option, And I believe if you guys do get the detect option, they also provide you guys the similar stuff. But they do provide this one, this one, this one, and the laser one. The laser one is actually very convenient in terms of what you guys do get, because that way when you guys are vacuuming the floor, you guys can see a lot of particles that you guys would not see with normal eye. And obviously when you guys do turn on eco mode for each one of them, it's going to be very quiet. But when you guys do turn on the boost mode option on here, it does get very loud. Let me show you guys what I mean. So then I already show you guys this one, I'll skip that one. But let's try the second one here. So this one right here is the V15. If you guys do turn it on, we'll turn on eco mode first. That's an eco mode. If you guys do turn on high mode, or this one right now, I can't really show you guys the high mode because we do have the submarine option, but it does show you guys the water level on here when you guys do use it, which is at 50%. So instead of using on here, I'll use on this one because it's literally the same exact thing. So if you guys do use on eco mode, that's on eco mode. Turn it on. That's what it sounds like. If you guys turn it on auto mode, that is auto mode. If you guys turn on high with boost mode, definitely a lot louder than here. Now let's try the other one here, and I'll probably put down the camera on the other side so that we can see a little bit better. All right, so same thing for this one. Turn on eco mode first. So this will be an eco mode. Turn it on to auto mode. Turn on boost mode. Definitely a lot more louder than here. And then for this one here, like I mentioned, you can press the button on top. There's no button on the side for you guys to press, so keep that in mind. So we'll turn on eco mode first. If you see how it does turn on laser option on there. The cool thing about this one here is the fact that you guys don't have to pull the lever to keep it on. So if I want to change a different mode, just press on the under button underneath it. So that's auto mode. And that's on boost mode. So definitely very cool design for what you guys do get for that one. And it does give you guys the option to press the button and keep it on. That way you don't have to press the button on the side to turn it on like this. So it makes it a lot easier when you guys are using it to vacuum your floor. It's a handheld or hand-free option. So that's pretty much everything that's included for what you guys do get for each one of them. I actually test out each one of them, so I'm actually showing you guys a test for each one of them first, and then we'll come back and talk more about it in a second. You can see all the tea leaves that's in the ground right there. So after you turn it on, we currently do have an auto mode on here. And when you guys do look at the screen, when we do suck it up, watch what happens on the screen. Alright. let's give it a try and see how it does work when you guys do use it. So because it is a roller brush option when you guys use it, when you guys use the tea leaves on the ground, it does help you guys suck it up, but you probably want to vacuum the actual product first on the ground before you guys use it. And we see how it does spread out the tea leaves to the other side here. But notice how when you guys do use it, the ground it is wet. So the mopping option on here definitely does work. But like I mentioned, it's probably more ideal for you guys to vacuum the floor first. If you guys do leave any mess on here, it probably will not work as well, and it does spread out the mess all over the ground. If you see how it spread out the mess from here all the way to the other side there when we do use that. So I'll finish wiping the ground first and then show you guys what it looks like when you guys do pour it out to rinse it. Currently I do have an auto mode, so we start using it. Alright, so definitely very noisy, but it does work. You can see how the corn is inside. So even for something as strong as corn on here, it does suck it all up, but probably it'll make a mess on here, so you probably still want to use a mop to clean afterward because of the oil that's on the corn. Now let's give it a try and see how it does work. Alright, so inside right there we do have all the tea leaves. You can see how well it does work. And if you guys do turn on high, let's try again, because you can see how it didn't suck out some of the paper on the ground. Alright, so suck up all the paper inside. So the product definitely does work. Alright, so I'm going to see the test for each one of them. Each one of them definitely does work for what you guys do get. But you guys can definitely see the difference when you guys do use it. Especially for the one that does include the laser option. Those work a lot better for what you guys do get. Because it really does help you guys see where you guys are vacuuming, and also really look at any of the dust particles or any kind of like stuff in the ground that normal eye cannot see. Like when I used it earlier on the ground right here, it looks very clean to me right now. But when I used it, it really sucked up a lot of stuff that was on the ground that I didn't even notice with my own eye, which is really cool. But this is what you guys do get if you guys do purchase each one of these. Just to remind you guys again, that's the V8, V15s, V15 Detect, the Outsize, and the Gen5 outsize. So depending on which one I need, that is totally up to you guys. But now that we show you guys what you guys do get and how it does work, now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth or not and which one's the better option to go for. Like I mentioned, it really just depends on your need of what you guys are trying to look for and which one you guys prefer. If you guys want my honest opinion in terms of which one I prefer, if I were to rank each one of these, for me, I'll probably have to say that the Gen5 outsize is probably the best one out of all 5 of these because of the technology on here, bigger dustbin, and how it does give you a hand-free option to just press the button to turn on, which is pretty awesome. So that would be number 1. I want to say that the outsize would be number 2, but because it doesn't give you guys the head, that kind of sucks. But for me, honestly, it's not a big issue because I do have 2 or 3 extra ones here. So I can just put it on here and use it. So in my situations that I do have different heads on here, I would say that this was probably number 2 if I do use the laser option. My number 3rd choice would obviously be the V15s because it does give you the mopping option on there. Just keep in mind that for the mopping option, when you guys use it, you do want to use a vacuum to vacuum the floor first to make sure it's clean before you guys do use it. Because if you see for the test, when you guys use it for the tea leaf option, it kind of just like sweeps it and pushes it away because of the roller brush option. So if you guys do have the V15 and if you guys end up purchasing that one, you pretty much have 2 of the same exact product because it works the same. But everything about both the design is pretty much the same exact design and everything. Same power, same battery life and everything. Just the head that's included that's different. So this would be number 1, number 2, number 3, and then number 4. The reason why I group these 2 as number 3 is because it's the same exact stuff that you guys do get besides the submarine option. But maybe if you guys don't care about the submarine option, then this would be number 3. But I feel like having the option just in case sometime is actually very nice. That's why I say these 2 are number 3. But easily this one right here is still the best one, even though it does not give you as a mopping option. It's very powerful, a large dustbin, and I love the fact that how it doesn't have the option to press the lever to activate it. All you need to do is just press the button. That's why I like this one a lot. So that's just my opinion and my preference to let you guys know which one is better and what you guys do get for each one of them when you guys do test it out. And obviously for each one of these stands, if you guys aren't just there, feel free to go check it out. It's way better for you guys to use a floor stand than to mount it on the wall anyways. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.